I just happened to be after the lace fight. So I'm just gonna go. Don't do that. I'm actually dead. Oh, because I took one hit from right. Isn't it funny that a lot of games have your UI in the top, some like corner of the screen, like top left, Silksong. Like, okay, that makes sense. Put the UI in the corner so that you can actually see the game. Can I stop doing this? It's gonna take me a moment to get into get used to this again. Like, yeah, let's put the UI off in the corner so that doesn't get in the way of gameplay. But then you can't see it. Hey, isn't that a problem as well? I want to be able to see my HP right now. Like, that's pretty important information to have. For gameplay. I'm dead again. It's whatever, it's fine. There's actually one game that I've played where the HP bar is right below your character on the screen, and like you're a pretty small character, so you don't take up much screen space, but like you're looking at your character when you're dodging attacks, and so if you take damage, you immediately see right there, oh, I've lost this much health, I need to heal, or I need to like be safe. I need to figure out the better way to do this room. I think for some games it doesn't work. Obviously, if you want it to be more immersive, you don't want to just put UI right in the middle of the screen. But if you don't care about that, then just like that's the most easily accessible part of the screen. If you want to know how much health you have, that's kind of... I'm not very good at this quest. Okay, that's a little bit more precise than I thought. Apparently the meta for this quest is to try to complete it in as few like cycles as possible. So you don't want to like reload the room a whole lot. You want to get as many as possible. You know, actually, I don't really know what the Silksong is. I don't know if Silksong refers to a single piece of music within the game, because there's multiple significant tracks. I think the actual answer... Spoiler, I guess spoilers, like, who cares, because this is a speedrun. If you're watching this, you probably know enough about Silksong already, but I think the Silksong is what Grandmother Silk uses to control the bugs of the kingdom. They are being controlled by the Silksong. It's kind of like if Hollow Knight was called the Infection. But Hollow Knight was directly relevant to the infection, so it kind of makes sense, you know. Nice. They were singing to keep her asleep. I'm gonna be honest. I think Silksong's story is less interesting than Hollow Knight. I don't think. I think because Hollow Knight has a lot of stuff happen in the past, and you want to figure out what happened and why the kingdom is the way it is. I think it's very good at that, and making you like interested about the world. I feel like Silksong is more like stuff happens right now. It's more about the current state of events. Especially with like Act 3, you know. So I think the idea of the infection is really, really interesting. Maybe there's a little bit of an oversaturation of these infection type stories, because if you think about it, and if you're familiar with Nine Souls, they're actually extremely similar stories. On a very broad level, of course, there's a lot of differences. I'm just going to talk about Nine Souls. I recommend playing that game first. But the story of Nine Souls is kind of about this infection that also originated from a search for immortality. Maybe that's not exactly how it originated. Yeah, play all of Nine Souls and then come back to the stream. Just catch up on the VODs. But in Silksong, it's like these bugs were researching immortality through the use of silk. And I think pilgrims were coming to the Citadel in search of immortality, whether they knew about it or not. That was like the bright thing about the Citadel, about their research into immortality through the use of silk. And then that is how Grandmother Silk so easily took control of the kingdom, because they were already so invested in this research and in silk, you know? That's my interpretation. Yeah, Hornet is some kind of like snail or something right now. Oh, hold on. This room is like... Yeah, I forgot to do like my setup for this room. Hold on. I forgot. How do I do this? It's... I think I mostly did it correct there. I have to look at this again. Hold on. Something Cancer Crow skip, I think. Something along those lines. Craw, they're craws, not crows. Actually, I have a world record to look at as a reference. Not much better than the Sinner's Road one. This skip that I'm doing right now, this is a pretty hard skip that's required for the routes. There's another kind of hard skip in Blasted Steps, but it does eliminate the Mist and Sinner's Road, which are both like... I mean, Sinner's Road is not that bad once you learn it, but the Mist was like really difficult to learn and RNG. There's like 2 variations. I love searching through Discord servers for information. It's not helpful. Where is I found a video that was like perfect. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is the video. I mean, if you did a run, if you did a run of the judgment routes, then you would see that it was slower unless you used a skip that we had not discovered yet. It was like, oh, the Greymore Bell is like such a big detour. Like, why? It's definitely slower because of this huge detour that you have to do. This skip is like pretty heavy in terms of like enemy manipulation. Like this particular setup was not discovered for a while. Like stand here, wait for 2 seconds, and then dash or like whatever. Also, it just seems kind of intuitive that like Spinner's Road is like a shortcut, so it's probably the faster routes. You know, like, oh, you would like enter a better location into you enter the Citadel from a better location to take that route, but it's actually not a big difference because your only goal is to get to the Clockwork Dancers immediately, so it doesn't really matter what happens in that time. This is not a bad bench to take for healing. Actually, really nice that this route now has a bench. There used to be no bench in between the Seamstress and its next boss. Like half an hour trying to get that skip. Oh, I forgot this arena is a required arena in the routes. And there's another one in Shellwood, right? Those are some arenas that I need to practice. That tall enemy I don't really know how to deal with easily. I tend to take damage. Right now, I just kind of want to get used to playing the game again. It's been a little while. Ow, your turnaround is dangerous. Oh, what was that attack? I've never seen that before. I do think I prefer this route over Sinner's Road. Phantom was kind of a fun boss, but Last Judge is also a really fun boss. Although they're like extra stressful. I feel like more than like most bosses in this game, Last Judge is like very impulsive, very or not impulsive, very reaction based. You sit there and then wait for them to do something, and then you have to respond immediately. If you don't respond immediately, you take damage. I guess that's how most fights work, but especially for Last Judge, you're just sitting there just like waiting for the tell. Oh, my cocoon is all the way on the other side of the room. Okay, had to throw horribly. Oh, you can make that jump. I did not know that. Probably not going to make any significant improvements today. If I really wanted to learn, I would go watch the world record and see all the things that they do and try to implement them. It's a little bit boring just to like for the stream just to be nothing. Like, yeah, just wait for me to watch like 10 minutes of this video so I can replicate it. But I was preparing for a bingo game, so I didn't have time to practice Silksong. See, that's what I expect them to do. That attack where they like fly really high up. Oh right, you're supposed to do this technique where you dash. Get like double hits really quickly. I think I want to focus on Silksong for a while. But I've yet to finish like a single full run, which is like, yeah, that's not my focus right now. I still need to practice. I'm still throwing also. Mostly stuff that takes. Yeah, I mean, Rain World is kind of weird, right? It doesn't have any like long-term progression. The bingo goals are either go to this place, which is like get an arena unlocked, kill this creature or whatever, or it's like, you know, the challenges have to be really convoluted for them to like take any time at all. Like bringing things through a lot of gates, or killing a lot of this creature, or like do this specific thing that is normally not possible in this region, so you have to like bring it over to that region. But in Hollow Knight and Silksong, it's like, oh yeah, there's just progression. So you can just say, do this thing. And by the way, it's not possible to do that thing unless you defeat this boss and defeat this boss and pick this item, and you know, it's a Metroidvania. Like, it's not like karma requirements. It's as if like karma requirements are a thing in bingos for Rain World. Like, oh, you need to like go visit Echoes and Pebbles and such, and then you can go do these goals. Oh, I forgot. I just autopiloted. There's like a whole skip here. That is worth practicing. That's fun. How am I supposed to do this? I guess like do that. That's a better way to do that. I see. And I was not even in range. Was that just unlucky? They were not in a good spot. Oh, yeah, there's some RNG in the position of these enemies. It's all pretty subtle, so it's like you can adapt to it. But I'm not paying attention. Whoops, that's the wrong direction. I missed again. How hard can it be to like... What is the? I'm gonna check the world record here. So from this moment. Oh, wait, are we all stupid? You just like swing. Like hit the walls and it also aggroes them. Yeah, come here. Okay, obviously I don't know how to do this correctly. That is really funny. No one ever tried hitting a wall until like last week. So you can actually conserve a little bit of silk. That makes this a lot more complicated. I'm not gonna be conserving any silk like that. Okay, well I'll have to research this more. Oh, and that's really slow. Yeah, take your time. You know, whatever you want, actually. I need to... Man, they don't... Really awkward. Oh, does it really just work like that? No, it does not. How do they do it? Okay, so you gotta get him around the corner first. You can't hit that. How do they do that? Oh, okay, it's obvious. Silksong really started you on 3 masks? Hey, Hollow Knight used to start you on 4 masks. Or maybe that's like a really old beta or something like that. Nope, that triggered an attack. This is actually really hard. Okay, so that's roughly how you do that. I'm so bad at that. And so they have a bit of silk before this. I've noticed too, there are times where I enter this room with a lot of silk, but I have to use it all on challenges. Hardest thing in the game, goodness. There's a skill in like how far can you jump, and I'm not very good at it. I mean, that is a legit like thing you have to consider. I want to make a jump that a double jump or a dash can make, but normal movement ability should not be able to. Right. That's pretty relevant for Metroidvania. You didn't even reach me. I don't know if they intend any of these skips or if they're just like, maybe this is possible with the skip, but it's not that big of a deal because it's pretty obscure and most players are not going to bother with that. And if they do, they're going to be proud that they skipped part of, like, they found a skip, and then they're going to go back and find the content anyway because they like the game. Right, so it's not a big deal. The bigger concern is, like, sequence breaks that, like, actually break the game. Like, if there's, like, an important ability that is, like, required for later in the game, and it's just, it could be skipped, that's like, oh, you gotta fix that, because some players are just gonna get soft-locked. Something you'll actually notice, just give a player a double jump, and it's amazing how much variance there is in how far people can make, or how much of a distance people can make with that double jump. If you understand like exactly when to time the double jump, or whatever other movement ability it is, it's like surprising how much extra distance you can get. Because there's like, well, I have a dash right now, like, it's like, if there's a big jump, it's like, oh, I can do this, right? Most players will just do this to make the jumps, but actually, if you super optimize it, you can do some coyote time, and then like dash at like a perfect time, and you get like twice as much distance just because you know how to use your movement abilities. And if you want like the average player to be able to make the jumps easily with their new ability, you gotta make it like kind of close if you don't have the ability. Yeah. This is like the worst transition in the entire game. There's like a long, flat platform, you're sprinting, and then cliff. Yeah, the glide too, like how much extra distance you can get with this glide if you time it correctly. Because if I jump, in order to start doing the floats, you have to release the jump button. And the moment you release the jump button, you start falling faster. So what you need to do is release and press the jump button as fast as possible at the peak of your jump, maximize the air time. And if you want to, some of the skips that require jumping really far, you have to like release and press jump within like a few frames. It's that close at like exactly the right time. That's why the forced chorus skip is like, it's so difficult, but it's also possible. And you look at it like, how do people get that much extra distance? But it's like just like that little bit of extra timing can make a big difference there. Bye. This room, it baffles me, but I often go so fast that I get hit by these enemies. But other times I'm like totally not even close. make that attack. And again. That is legitimately like one of the hardest attacks to dodge in the whole game. For like that. I think I would have taken damage if she did the dash thing. I actually think a legitimate nerf to these bosses could be adding like 5 frames to the like wind up on some of their attacks. And by some of their attacks, I mean like one of their attacks. One attack is just so fast that it's hard to react even if you're sitting there waiting, like expecting it. Because even if you react in time and you can jump might not get you enough distance to dodge the attack. I love unskippable cutscenes. Do we know what this scene means, lore-wise? What is that saying? Oh, well, I don't know what the text says now. The Weavers were just playing music, and then that's Grandmother Silk. And then question mark, question mark, question mark, Prophet. Oops. That's not, don't do that yet. Wait, this is the other route. We're not going this way. Since this is a longer run compared to just Act 1 alone, it's worth it to get a damage upgrade down here. It also means that I forgot to do something else that was important, so yeah. Oh, last year's gonna be a lot easier with this upgrade. It's a little crazy, a little crazy the way they did these upgrades, where it's just a flat +4 damage every time. Because you start with 5 damage, so it's almost double damage just from the first upgrade. And a lot of people miss out on this. I don't think I found it. I've seen some other people who missed this upgrade. And I don't know why. It seems obvious, yeah? Like, oh, I saved Bellheart. Time to check out the Bellway. Time to check out the shop. Oh, there's quests. All right, time to go. And then that's that. I don't know. So if I did this correctly, I would have opened up this door. Thank you very much for that. Thank you so much. Keep going this way. This is a very RNG room. The position of the water guys. This is like an unusually difficult room, I don't know why. Also, you're supposed to collect silk here. So maybe you want to poke on more of those guys intentionally to collect silk. This is something that I've considered in the development of my own games that are not really games, but let's just pretend. I messed up. Enemies are weird. If you make a game where enemies are very aggressive, they constantly approach you, it actually becomes scary to push forward. You're basically always just sitting back waiting for the enemies to approach you and respond to what they do. And if you make the enemies run away, then it's like, oh, I need to be aggressive. I need to chase them down and be on the offensive. So there's reason to want to have enemies that run away. It kind of makes sense. But also maybe like how much of that applies to Silksong? I don't know. It's a different kind of game. I think because of you don't usually have a ranged weapon. There are tools, or ranged tools, but they're not very accurate. So like an enemy that's like floating like above you slightly on the diagonal, it might be kind of hard to hit them. You know. I missed a bell? Which bell did I miss? Huh? Wow, that's crazy. We're here. We got all the bells. I don't know which one it was. I hate that attack so much. It's not even an attack, it's just walking back and forth. That's the wrong direction. Not the safe state that I expected. That was good. Yeah, me dying was pretty quick. Let's try that again. What did I take damage from? I just walked under her. There's a small optimization. I don't think you deal more damage when jumping. You swing at the same rates. But if you swing and then land, the main thing is the Silk Spear. Let me enable Infinite Silk. If I swing and then try to use the Silk Spear as soon as possible, there's a pretty long delay. But if you do it correctly where you land after swinging, there's no delay at all. So when you're swinging and doing Silk Spears, it's faster to like do it on like right after landing like this. Sometimes I just jump because there's nothing else to do. I don't want to just stand here and just swing. It's kind of boring. So, whoops. Keep pressing the wrong button. Also, dashes in the air are a little bit better. It's gonna happen every time. Yeah, and with the damage upgrade, that is so fast. It's a little bit crazy. The thing is that it's impossible. You can't get here by not killing enemies. Also, that just definitely would not be true. Because you need to hit enemies to do a lot of skips. Unless, like, skipping all of this. This fight is not long enough for that to be relevant, I don't think. Kind of a fun idea, though. Like a speedrun category where you just skip this fight, but you have to like do with other stuff elsewhere in the world. Whoops, this is the wrong attack to do that on. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm going to load. Load this. I think it'd be really funny if the code just was there, even if it didn't work. I think that there's a game that could take advantage of that. A game that knew it would be data mined, so they like hid a lot of lore. Oh, they put that there in the save state so that you have silk for this. I guess you're expected to collect enough silk elsewhere. This is a very hard skip. It's how can you hit the bell and not pogo off of it? That's my question. Okay, that might just happen every time, and I didn't get used to that. But her stepping back might as well just be an attack. We see that? Oh, I forgot that this save state doesn't reset the fire attacks. Also, this is the wrong save state. But like, I dodged the moment I saw that, and I wasn't fast enough. So maybe that attack that I did is just too risky to go for. Which is like funny because that's like the fastest option that you have while I'm using it. The speedrun. I can't wait for the third Hollow Knight game to feature like a race of giants that are effectively just humans. Right, I guess it could be any animal, not just humans, but like anything bigger than a bug. I guess it's kind of neat that like even the gods in this world they're also bugs. Oh my goodness. Microbe gameplay. I feel like having a spacebar for jump does not make this very easy. And even if you hit the wall, it's like you might bonk your head on the ceiling. If you want to see the hitboxes here, oh, they don't show when you're. You see that overhang? It's easy when time is slowed down, but like. Whoa, I did not want more hitboxes. Oh, that actually would have worked if I was expecting it. Also, I think when you're in a dash state, you can wall jump more easily. You have to dash at the last moments. Like that. Why is that so hard? Goodbye. Actually, what was one thing I was talking about earlier about enemies like being aggressive or not. If you have ranged attacks in your game, if the main character has a ranged attack, then other more defensive enemies can be kind of annoying to deal with. Well, it's interesting. I'm not sure which one is ideal. Let's say you have a lot of more passive enemies. Goodness. And you have to be the one to approach them. Well, like, why approach them if you have a ranged weapon? You can just shoot them. And then it becomes like a very like. Maybe the gameplay was boring, or more boring because of that, because you're both kind of just like camping each other out. If they're aggressive, then you have to run away. But like, what if that becomes a game of aggro the nearest enemy, run away, kill them, catch up to where you were, aggro the next enemy, and it just repeats, you know? Since the first enemy that aggroes will chase you down, you can do it like one at a time and like and separate them. Whereas if they run away, then it's like, oh, you have to get closer to approach them, which might put you in range of more enemies. A lot of games, like the kind of games that I'm referring to, will do the thing where you enter a room and then all the doors are locked and you have to defeat all the enemies before you move on. So that way you can't run away, or at least if you don't have much room to run away, so you're kind of forced to engage with the enemies. Maybe that is the ideal way to do things, but also it's like kind of gameplay that I feel like it's a bit repetitive. Of just the same cycle of enter room, fight enemies, go into the next room and just repeat. That's just always what the gameplay is. Maybe you could group up the enemies and say, this room has a group of enemies, and if you aggro one of them, then they're all aggroed. Hardest jump in the game. What was that? Stop inventing new attacks. Okay, let's move on. Do I see the hitbox on this? Pretty neat. Okay, it's been a while since I played Act 2. I know that this room absolutely has some movements I need to learn. The world record does not utilize said movements. Alright, whatever. I'll have to look that up later. That's not how you're supposed to do that. This is much closer than I thought. Back here. Let's do this. How about we? And it's really neat how these scales in the background kind of blend in, and so most people on their first trip through this room don't even realize that these are platforms. So they tend to ignore the like sneaky way you can get into the Citadel. And just take like the intended path, obviously. Nope. I just need to learn like what route to take through these rooms, really. I don't know where to go. Wow, okay. This is a route of all time. Man, I really don't like moments like that where it's like, oh, I hit the spikes with the pogo, but it did not work. These kinds of spikes too are a huge pain. Yeah, it is possible to pogo on them. Is it reliable? Nope. Also, like, part of learning this route is, like, using Silk Spear. Ouch. You're so slow! I forget, first phase is much slower than you'd expect. Or than I expected, I guess. Ace is gonna show up every time, maybe. As in, you're wasting my time. That's what I meant to say. Apparently you're supposed to go this way. What do you see? Okay, I think I roughly know where to go now. Nope. So this seems very precise. Second flea that you cross in the run. Oh, that was lucky. I mean, if I was counting damage, I would know. Yeah, Silk Spear is pretty good. I'm also pretty dead. That's not safe. Backflips on you. Apparently you can hold on. Wait, can you quit out here? Apparently right after they die? Does it work right now? The whole device should be up now. Wow, that's nice. I think I'm just gonna stick with the save state at the beginning of Act 2 and just, if I die, I just go back there. Oh, does he heal you as well? Love that. And that. All the cycles are messed up because I've not done this room in like 10 years. Why is this the hardest jump in the game? Oh, we're back here. How did I walk across that platform without it falling? Oh, okay, don't do up flashes there. Oh, you can't reach that. I see. No. Oh, you can definitely make that cycle. Oh, I made the same mistake again. Stop. Okay, so as long as I never take damage. Oh, projectiles. Don't take any more damage than this, and I'm chill. Actually, that's pretty easy. Just don't mess up the movement here. You don't want him to do that jump. It's definitely possible to consistently. I think that first phase is always exactly the same. Okay, that's just really hard to dodge. That's unfortunate. One hit away. I got cornered. I just remember what direction to go at each step. I think Lace's sprite has some coloring issues. Some really subtle like pixels that are missing color. Oh, that's the maker of cycles, and I mess it up because I forget the movements. There's not that too. I mean, like a shading would be better, maybe. I don't know. It's like if you use like a bucket like fill tool, but it missed a few like pixels on the edge. Someone make a mod for Silksong where one of those guys spawns in behind you every time you enter a room. And they just chase you down. What? Don't play the needle then. I actually don't know which one is which. I think they get scrambled if they do that attack. I think I was hitting the right one. You can tell on this phase though, because they're alternating now. Ow! I don't know why I didn't expect that. They always go on the side they started on? Do you know that for sure? Maybe not. Maybe I'm making stuff up. I don't know. Yeah, this enemy's just gonna be in the way every time. I don't think the skip is very worthwhile. I do like that this route tends to give you enough silk, just naturally. If you want to poke us some more enemies. Actually, I am going out of my way to kill that one guy, so... Ooh, that works. They were on this side still. Okay. Well, I'll go with that for now. And if it doesn't work, that's your fault. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I just hit damage. Fly overreaction. I don't know. I'm messing up on that phase for some reason. I mean, I feel like a wiki wouldn't have information like on the exact details of enemy behavior. Just kind of makes sense. Oh. I'm glad that I'm repeating this part a lot, because I just need to like learn like which direction to go. The area is kind of confusing. I need to stick to that wall. Go with this direction still. Until I meet Lace, we're mostly going to the right. Oh, you need to wait. You need to poke with them. I was like accidentally doing that perfectly every other time. I didn't even notice. Close. Okay, like, how do I do this without like, just like go like that, probably. Why line your walls and spikes anyways? Why would you do that? Oh. I find it funny that after Silksong, people are looking back at Hollow Knight being like, you know what, the Pale King, he was not that bad. All the saw blades, you know, maybe there's more saw blades in the Citadel in the form of these gears or buzz saws. I should learn this phase exactly instead of just guessing every time, because there definitely is a consistent way to do that. That was really slow. Yeah, and he was actively fighting against the infection too, instead of being the source of it. That helps your case. I mean, bile water is like a response to the Citadel. That's why they're so awful. Oops. Can I press the button any slower? Goodness. It's like I press the button like 3 frames before the earliest time I can actually like do the action. And so I just sit there like an idiot for like a whole second, expecting to do an attack. Yeah, I mean that is a bit rough. When you look looking at that, you know. Why are you there? Well, that's the cycle. I've not been here in like a week. Probably more than a week, actually. There's an arena here, right? Stop, 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 stop. Yeah, I mean, he mostly just left the hive and deep nest alone. Aside from the failed tram. I would like to actually make progress, so, I should be on the other side of the arena. Whatever. Backloops on you. Come on. Just for Hornet? Okay, I thought I was dead. Hit the wrong one. Please. This is like the hardest phase in the whole block. Okay. That's the bad start. Oh, I actually dodged that. That was like the hardest pattern to dodge. Well, also maintaining damage. There's a way to do it where you just kind of run away. Oh, I don't know why I didn't expect that. Something along those lines tends to work out. Oh, it's the wrong one. It changed sides. I can tell it was the third phase, but that would, I mean, maybe it's different for the second phase. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird if it was specifically different just for one phase. What, did a magic trick? I think that's just called the dance that they were doing. They just swapped places when they're spinning around in the middle. That's the hardest pogo in the whole game. I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna let it save saying that checkpoint won't even be there again. Yippee. Oh wow. There were like multiple times where pogos should definitely have worked there. Whoops. Yeah, very, very funny. Anyone think about how these guys are just straight up floating? They don't have wings. I guess they're robots. Maybe they're attached into the background, but they can float in the middle of the arena. Oh, I see, I see. Maybe I'll do that. That seems like a pretty good pattern. Ow! My head. I don't know why this is like a really random fight, I think, actually. Sometimes it's really easy and sometimes it's not. I saw them do that pattern. I'm like, oh, it's first phase again. I wonder if there's like preset patterns that they pick. I feel like they always do the same thing. Like they start with the same pattern every time. But then they diverge here. That's when they pick a new pattern, which is probably like a set of like 5 moves. There might be a lot more to this boss. If my theory about these patterns is correct. And now they're back on this pattern. Phase 1 pattern. And I've never seen that pattern where they go back and forth like that. Okay. The other robot is not taking damage at all, but they're still reacting the same way. Because if you could like predict their patterns, that'd be very helpful to this fight. But also it'd take forever to learn. Ouch. And maybe I should target a different dancer if they have a better pattern. Like I've just been defaulting to this dancer the whole time, but maybe they're not the right option. They'd spend more time on the ground. I did not do any damage. They do share one soul. Is that how it works? Are both of these robots made from the same person, the other prince? You can't be in the same spot. I guess they can. Okay, don't die to the easiest phase challenge impossible. I can't wait for the mod that is like 3 dancers or 4. It's gonna be 4 dancers at the same time. The boss mod already exists. Yippee. It's probably just chaos though, yeah. There's probably some modifications that could be made to the fight that actually accounts for more dancers. Instead of just making like impossible. Because something I've noticed from like watching double boss mod is that it tends to just evolve into parry spam. Because it gives you so many iframes. I didn't wait long enough. Ow, my head. Why do I suck so much at that room? That was so risky. I might have lived that actually. I got the dash arrow. Stop doing that. I love making one mistake and it messes up all the cycles in this room. Okay, I'd like to not die to the arena immediately. I'm so bad at that arena, actually. Maybe, oh, I have an idea for how to optimize that. Hold on, let me just try that right away. They're harder to hit when they're in the air, so maybe you save the Silk Spear for that moment. Well, I did less damage. So I don't know. Maybe there's a way that works out better. Nice. Canceled that attack. gonna die doing that someday. Remember, I can save quit earlier than I think. Why'd I? That was awful. I'm so close to doing that cartoon. What? I don't know why I struggle so much with this room. I want to start attacking this guy first. And then immediately take damage. This enemy has more health, so I should probably prioritize them actually. Who needs to heal anyways? Even more enemy gauntlets using this song. There's already 2 that are required to beat the game. So I don't know, I guess there could be more. Which way am I going? That's scary. Oh my, guys, times I've almost died to that. Also, yeah, we're just gonna fight Trabio at 1 HP, that's fine. That was a very strange. Wow, that reached me. That's value. Even is that cone enemy? The great question. What are these vault keepers anyways? I have 2 more health this time. I have a problem. You can't Garama this arena. Help. Wow, you got reach. The music synced up with me dying. Okay. I actually like tried not to just run into enemies. How did I hit you? And how did I swing in the wrong direction? Well, I do that all the time, so I guess there's no question. Maybe I just end the stream. maybe I'm done. I think I think I need to take it's a bit slower. And not just like not gameplay wise, I mean like I don't know. I don't know what I mean. Like I'm repeating this same mistake. I'm like, oh yeah, I shouldn't do that, and then I do it every time. I don't know why. I think I'm just ending the stream. I don't feel like I'm in a state to perform well right now. I'm gonna try to warm up slowly over time. As for streams overall, I don't really have any plans. I don't really feel like playing Rain World. I don't know. I guess I don't really feel like doing a lot of things. Mostly just like I guess I'll keep speeding this game. And you know, I can throw I can throw plates at a wall until one of them doesn't break, you know. Or I can watch the world record, watch other runners just like play naturally and be like, oh yeah, these are like the general techniques that are using. Because I can keep playing as much as I want on my own and I'll improve a little bit, or I could just copy what techniques other people are using and just like get a head start, you know. And I don't like doing that for streams because it's just boring. Like, I'm playing the game, but give me like 3 minutes just to stare, and you can't see the game or you can't see the video that I'm watching, so it's just nothing for 3 minutes. And then I play for 10 seconds and I'm like, hold on, let me watch it again. That kind of practice I feel like doesn't really work well for streams. So I need to like have a good baseline before I even do streams like this. But also like I don't really know what else to stream. I can't do full attempts because I'm also like not prepared for that either. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna end the stream. Hopefully I'll be better at this next time. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.